MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Atlanta, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He has 9 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. That's a strike to throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Fouled off. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Inciarte, the runner at second with 1 away, and he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Freddie Freeman is the second out of the opening frame, and it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball called for strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
first pitch coming. Here it is. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's another 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Donaldson's up with it. And there's one down now. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Bullet back up the middle. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's 1 for 4.
Donaldson.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. No balls and a strike to count. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play, has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
A man at second with one down, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Line drive to left. McCutchen is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting it, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His career numbers against Hector Neris, he's 0 for 5. Swanson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Rhys Hoskins.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Inciarte's there. He's got it 1 away.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Soft grounder left side. To his left, Donaldson. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Batting 7,
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. Dickerson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. Back goes Harper at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading up for the Phillies, the
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Hector Neris.
So here now is the pitcher, Hector Neris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Markakis coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. This pitch is popped up. Swanson on the move. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Phillies strand one, but they're up 1-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna, as we begin the top of the fourth. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get it a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-1 the count. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Striding into the box, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Set to deliver the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now batting, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Donaldson on second. Flowers at first. 1 gone. Reined in. Segura for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped him up. Hoskins has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for Atlanta. They're down 1-0. And now Bryce Harper hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out at play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The first baseman.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. Second home run early in the year as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
The left fielder,
here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 home. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's just 1 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. He pulls this one into right. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Digging in, Corey Dickerson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Nick Vincent takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set, and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dickerson going back at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next for
standing in now, Tyler Flowers. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Dansby Swanson. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Digging in and looking for more, Dallas Keuchel. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Keuchel gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. He's set. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Slapped hard the opposite way. McCutchen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready on 0-2. And another foul ball. Inciarte over at second. Acuna at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled away. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Goodness, 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Hard on the ground toward short. Swanson drills it in. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. No balls and a strike to count. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Inciarte for the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 8th. Striding in, Ozzie Albies. He'll start us off in the 8th. A ball and no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The batter.
Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Matt
Your attention,
Joyce
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Atlanta, number 3.
And the 34-year-old veteran
Matt
looks at a called strike.
Joyce.
It's 0-1. To first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Mark Melanson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Number 73 will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now
Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for him to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. So stepping in, Nick Markakis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Segura to his left. He's there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Settling in now, Freddie Freeman hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1-0 the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Markakis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Segura for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Behind 0-2 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Josh Donaldson. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off. But
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains 5. Darren O'Day enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 56.
Here's Bryce Harper now. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. O'Day has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
this guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
0-2, here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got the count 1-2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, JT Realmuto just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Philly down to their last strike. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3.